Behind every legend lies a reason. This is Myth and Motive.
Subscribe to the Guy and Migo channel so you don't miss exciting videos. Hello esteemed guests. When it comes to Switzerland, we immediately think of luxurious wash rides, class, or the peace and beauty covered by money. That's right, Switzerland is located in the center of Europe, among neighboring countries such as France, Germany, Italy, and Austria. This country is known for its diverse and extremely majestic terrain. From snow-capped mountains to green plains and crystal-clear lakes, creating an unforgettable, beautiful landscape. Some famous lakes like Lake Geneva, Lake Lucerne, or Lake Zurich attract millions of visitors each year. The unique terrain not only creates beautiful scenery, but also provides opportunities for outdoor activities like skiing, mountain climbing, and hiking. Switzerland's climate is also quite pleasant. Summers here are cool, while winters have heavy snowfall, creating ideal conditions for winter sports. Despite not having a large area, Switzerland experiences many different climate types due to its mountainous terrain. In the north, the climate is more temperate with pleasant summers and cold winters. Meanwhile, the Ticino region in the south is warmer and has a bit of Mediterranean flavor. Economically, Switzerland is one of the wealthiest and most stable countries in the world, with per capita GDP among the highest. Switzerland has no official capital. Although many people mistakenly think Bern is the capital, Switzerland actually doesn't designate any city as the national. However, Bern is chosen as the federal city and is where the government is located, so it's often considered the capital in practice. This aligns with Switzerland's spirit of neutrality and democracy, as the country prioritizes balance and representation for all cantons without concentrating power in a single city. Many people may already know the above, but there are still many interesting things about Switzerland that will surely surprise you. Switzerland is known as a symbol of peace, neutrality, and stability in the world. Switzerland's neutrality has been firmly maintained since 1815, that is, for over 200 years. And this makes the small country in the heart of Europe one of the oldest neutral countries in the world. At the Vienna Congress in 1815, after Napoleon's war ended, the major European countries agreed that Switzerland would maintain a neutral status and not participate in any wars. This decision not only helped Switzerland avoid bloody conflicts but also strengthened its image as a safe and reliable destination. While Europe was torn apart by world wars, Switzerland remained outside the vortex, not joining any faction. Therefore, Switzerland has become a refuge for war refugees and the headquarters of many international organizations, including the International Red Cross Committee and the United Nations office in Geneva. The spirit of Swiss neutrality is not only evident during wartime but also deeply ingrained in the culture and life of its people. The Swiss highly value peace and stay away from international political disputes. That's also why this country is always among the safest in the world. Nevertheless, Switzerland is not a country completely indifferent to international issues. They still actively contribute to humanitarian activities and peacekeeping, sending relief forces to disaster areas and supporting development in difficult regions. S neutrality also has special significance in shaping this country. Although not involved in conflicts, Switzerland still maintains a powerful military force with the sole purpose of protecting the country from potential threats. The state of neutrality not only makes Switzerland a safe country but also contributes to the prosperity and stability of its economy. This stability attracts many investors and tourists to Switzerland, creating one of the world's most solid and reliable financial systems. It can be said that neutrality is not just a policy but has become the identity and pride of the Swiss people. 2. The military is right in the village. As mentioned above, although not involved in conflicts, the Swiss military is a formidable force. Switzerland has a unique national defense method that few countries in the world apply. Their military and military structures are not only located in separate bases but are distributed widely in villages, cities, and even densely populated areas. This helps the country quickly and effectively protect its territory in case of unexpected situations. Every village and town in Switzerland has a certain role in the country's defense plan. including underground bunkers, fortifications, and supply points hidden carefully in seemingly ordinary houses and structures. With challenging terrain, Switzerland's mountain ranges are also utilized for defense purposes. Many mountain tunnels, passes, and even road bridges are equipped with underground military structures, ready to be activated in emergency situations. The entrances to these roads can be blocked within minutes, helping to prevent any invaders from outside. In fact, some viaducts and road tunnels on major national routes can be remotely destroyed by activating pre-installed explosives. A smart defensive measure to prevent enemies from advancing deeper into the territory. Not stopping there, many civilian houses in Switzerland are also designed with small bunkers with sturdy steel doors and enough space to shelter people in case of dangerous situations. Even Swiss law requires all buildings to have shelter space and strategic preparation. These structures not only help people feel safe, but also demonstrate Switzerland's readiness and independent self-defense awareness against all potential dangers. Mentioning Switzerland brings to mind prestigious watches, where watchmaking has developed into an industry of artistic and meticulous craftsmanship that's top in the world. With a history spanning over 400 years, Swiss watches are not just timekeeping tools but also symbols of class, style, and the pride of this country. The Swiss watch industry began in the 16th century when watchmakers from France brought their skills and passion for craftsmanship to Geneva. At that time, Geneva was a prosperous city with a thriving culture. Influenced by John Calvin's Reformation movement, which prohibited jewelry, the Swiss turned to watchmaking. This work not only met market demands but also demonstrated creativity and dedication to the craft. Therefore, Switzerland developed watchmaking into a highly specialized field, continuously improving both quality and aesthetics. By the 18th century, Switzerland had gradually established its position by producing many accurate and sophisticated wristwatches. From complex mechanical watches, Swiss craftsmen created the smallest details, achieving perfection that only Swiss artisans could accomplish. It was from the 19th century onward that Switzerland became a global symbol of luxury watches. Many factors keep Swiss watches leading the market. First is absolute precision. Each watch is produced under strict Swiss standards, ensuring superior accuracy and durability. Moreover, each Swiss watch often features sophisticated, elegant designs created by skilled craftsmen with generations of expertise. Additionally, Swiss watches are made from premium materials such as gold, silver, stainless steel, and gemstones. Some high-end lines are even adorned with gems like diamonds and sapphires, enhancing both aesthetic value and durability and class. When mentioning Swiss watch brands, famous names like Rolex, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, and Omega cannot be overlooked, each with its unique characteristics. Switzerland is also famous for astronomically priced watches. One of the most expensive watches in the world is the Patek Philippe Grandmaster Time 6300 A010, priced at over $31 million USD. This masterpiece features 20 complex functions, including a perpetual calendar, alarm, and world time display. Similarly, the Rolex Daytona Paul Newman sold for nearly $18 million USD, not only due to rarity but also as a favorite design of the famous actor Paul Newman. From the most luxurious watches to globally renowned brands, Swiss watches are not just timepieces but cultural symbols, embodying unique historical and artistic values. Switzerland has maintained a leading position in the watch industry, setting a standard admired by all other countries. Swiss banks have long been recognized as symbols of top-tier security, prestige, and trustworthiness worldwide. With a banking system centuries old, the country has built a solid reputation through strict confidentiality policies and economic stability, unmatched by few. An ideal destination for the elite, international investors, and those seeking to protect their assets in an absolutely safe environment. The history of Swiss banking dates back to the 18th century when Geneva became a financial hub due to thriving trade and commerce. In 1934, a major milestone occurred when Switzerland enacted the Banking Secrecy Act, regulating maximum protection of customer identity and financial transactions. This law originated from the pre-World War II era when many European individuals and businesses sought to protect their assets from conflicts. From then on, Swiss banks were officially regarded as financial fortresses with absolute confidentiality, committing not to disclose customer information in any form unless required by clear. Thanks to this law, Swiss banks attracted massive assets from around the world. With a commitment not to provide information to any government, making Swiss banks the top choice for wealthy individuals avoiding financial scrutiny from their home countries. Moreover, throughout history, Switzerland has maintained a neutral stance, creating a safe and stable environment for financial system development. Switzerland is home to many globally renowned banks, most notably UBS, Union Bank of Switzerland, and Credit Suisse. These are the two largest and most influential Swiss banks, not only in Europe but worldwide. Both UBS and Credit Suisse have long histories and play crucial roles in the global financial system. They offer services from asset management, private banking to investment and risk management, meeting the needs of individual, institutional, and corporate clients. One of the most famous stories related to Swiss banks is anonymous accounts. For absolute customer confidentiality, Switzerland allowed accounts to be opened with code numbers and only the customer and authorized persons. However, this practice has declined due to international pressure against money laundering and terrorist financing, requiring Swiss banks to comply with more transparent financial regulations. Swiss banks are not just places to secure assets but symbols of stability and reliability. That's why many compare Swiss banks to an absolutely safe international vault. Today, despite international pressure for greater financial transparency, Switzerland's banking system retains its unique position. When it comes to iconic Swiss foods, chocolate cannot be overlooked. It is not just a food but a cultural pride and one of the country's most famous products. Switzerland is renowned as the birthplace of world-class chocolate. And the Swiss themselves are the world's top chocolate consumers, with each person eating up to 12 kilograms per year. What makes Swiss chocolate so special? First is a meticulous and strict production process. Swiss chocolate manufacturers have long prioritized selecting premium ingredients from the finest coast, coupled with advanced processing technology, from caulking machines to refining techniques, creating a unique flavor and smooth texture that is hard to confuse. Famous brands like Lindt, Toblerone, and Nestlé have become symbols of luxury, quality, and innovation in the chocolate industry. A Swiss chocolate bar not only brings a rich, creamy sweetness but is also an artistic creation meticulously crafted. Not only famous domestically, Swiss chocolate has reached worldwide, winning the affection of countless enthusiasts. From traditional flavors to innovative products with various tastes like almond, caramel, and whiskey, Swiss chocolate always knows how to please everyone, even the most discerning connoisseurs. Therefore, savoring a piece of Swiss chocolate is not just a taste experience but also a feeling of satisfaction from enjoying a perfect work of art. The Kinderfressebrunnen, or child eater fountain, a haunting symbol of Switzerland. Located in the heart of the old town, the Kinderfressebrunnen, also known as the child eater fountain. Renowned as one of the world's most terrifying sculptures, this fountain was built around 1546, standing tall in the ancient square, and has become a unique yet gruesome symbol of Switzerland for centuries. What makes this fountain haunting is the image of a giant ogre devouring a child, while on his shoulder is a sack full of other children waiting their turn. This detailed design has sparked curiosity in many tourists to learn its origins, as well as giving chills to those standing close by. There are many theories surrounding the meaning and origin of this fountain. One popular hypothesis is that it serves as a warning to children about misbehavior, similar to the boogeyman legends found in many cultures. Some opinions suggest it symbolizes an ancient myth, representing the struggle between good and evil. Another theory posits that the fountain represents the oppression of Jews in ancient times. Whatever the true meaning, this fountain has become a famous attraction, not only for its mysterious appearance but also for its uniqueness. And it adds a special touch, not just to the city's ancient scenery but also due to the eerie stories surrounding it. Switzerland has long been known as one of the countries with the lowest crime rates in the world. And this is not an achievement gained easily. The secret lies in the combination of various factors, from culture and education to a robust legal system and social welfare. Swiss citizens have a high awareness of community safety and always respect common rules, creating a safe and civilized living environment. One reason for Switzerland's low crime rate is the investment in a high-quality education system. From a young age, Swiss children are educated about moral values, social responsibility, and respect for others. Education is not just about imparting knowledge but also about building character and positive attitudes in life. As a result, the Swiss tend to live harmoniously, with fewer conflicts leading to illegal behavior. In addition, Switzerland's social welfare system is a key factor contributing to the low crime rate. The Swiss government provides strong social support, ensuring easy access to healthcare, education, and employment. When people's basic life rights are secured, the need to commit crimes for survival decreases significantly. Moreover, Swiss laws are strict and effectively enforced. Swiss police not only maintain security but also actively work with the community to build trust and create a safe living environment. A clear, transparent legal system, along with appropriate penalties, is how Switzerland controls and prevents crime. There is no head of state. One thing that sets Switzerland apart from most other countries is its unique form of governance. While other countries have a president or monarch as head of state, Switzerland does not have a single individual holding supreme power. Instead, the country is governed by a system called the Federal Council. A group of 7 members from various political parties and regions. The Federal Council acts as the highest authority, with each member having equal rights and responsibilities. These 7 members not only share responsibility for the nation's strategic decisions but also take turns serving as President of Switzerland. Each year, one of the 7 members is selected to assume the role of President. But this position is largely symbolic and holds no special powers compared to the other members. The President primarily performs ceremonial and representative duties, such as meeting foreign leaders or speaking at important events. This system is designed to ensure democracy and equality, as well as to prevent the concentration of power in one individual. Switzerland's decentralized governance model not only ensures stability but also makes citizens feel they have a voice and direct participation in national affairs. The Federal Council also reflects Switzerland's characteristic neutrality and cooperation, with members from different parties and decisions thoroughly discussed before implementation. This unique development, where power is evenly distributed in the people. Switzerland does not need a single leader. The entire country is a collection of wise decisions from a collective council. This has created one of the world's most successful and enduring democracies. Switzerland is not only special for its landscapes, culture, and history, but even its national flag is highly unique. While most national flags worldwide are rectangular, Switzerland's flag is square. The striking red background with a white cross in the center makes the Swiss flag easily recognizable and one of the most distinctive flags globally. It is also one of only 2 square national flags, alongside the Vatican's flag. The red color and white cross symbol are not only aesthetically pleasing but also carry deep meanings. The color red symbolizes courage and determination, while the white cross represents peace and unity. This white cross image was inspired by the flag of the Swiss canton, one of the 3 founding cantons of the Swiss Confederation in the 13th century. Since then, this flag has become a symbol of a nation that always upholds the spirit of peace, neutrality, and cohesion among its cantons. Interestingly, the white cross on the Swiss flag is related to the symbol of the Red Cross, an international humanitarian organization founded in Geneva, Switzerland. S symbol but reversed the colors, with a white background and a red cross, as a tribute to Switzerland, the organization. 10. Sunday, the People's Day Off. Switzerland is one of the countries that takes weekend rest seriously. Sunday in Switzerland is not only a day of rest but also considered an important part of national culture, when most business and shopping activities pause. For the Swiss, this is time dedicated to family, relaxation, and recharging energy for the new week. In contrast to the busy atmosphere of weekdays, Sunday is when cities become quiet, allowing people to enjoy a slow and peaceful pace of life. Notably, most shops, supermarkets, and even some public services close on this day. Indeed, if you plan to travel to Switzerland, you need to shop and prepare everything in advance to avoid difficulties on weekends. It's not because they are lazy or want longer holidays, but because the Swiss highly value the balance between work and personal life. They understand that rest time is necessary to recharge energy, helping people work more efficiently and happily. On Sundays, you can easily spot families gathering in parks, on mountain trails, or by lakesides, places where Switzerland's vast natural beauty is most evident. Outdoor activities like mountain climbing, hiking, or walking together are ideal ways for the Swiss to enjoy precious time with family and friends. In fact, most people do not spend time on work on this day. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. When mentioning Switzerland, we often immediately think of luxurious, high-class watches or the peaceful, beautiful scenery. That's right, it. Switzerland is located in the center of Europe, situated between neighboring countries like France, Germany. This country is known for its diverse and incredibly majestic. From snow-covered mountain ranges to green plains and clear lakes, creating unforgettable beautiful scenery. Some famous lakes like Lake Geneva, Lake Lucerne, or Lake Zurich attract millions of tourists each year. The unique terrain not only creates beautiful landscapes but also provides opportunities for outdoor activities like skiing, mountain climbing, and hiking.
If the legend hooked you, subscribe and open the next case.